everyone, it is currently 9:15 in the morning. I got up especially early to film this video for you guys. Today we're going to be doing a first impression on the CoverGirl Clean Matte BB Cream for oily skin, and I have mine in the shade 520. I'm afraid it might be a little too dark, but we're going to get into that in just a second. So I'm just going to be applying this for you guys on camera, and then I'm going to be checking in throughout the day. And yeah, we're just going to see how this thing works. I don't know, I saw it in the drugstore and I'm pretty sure it's new. I looked online and there's like probably 2 reviews up on it, so decided to put my opinion out there and put this to the test. And before this, I just wanted to let you know that I sprayed a little bit of Fix Plus on my face. I just do this every single morning. It just adds a little bit of hydration to my face. Not really a necessary step, I just like it. I like how it smells, I like how it feels on my face, but I didn't do any other priming besides that, so this is really putting this product to the test without any primer. And I'm just going to read the back for you guys just so you know what this claims to do. It claims to provide the perfect amount of coverage to even skin tone, hide blemishes, and keep you shine free all day. So those are some pretty big claims. I mean, you can see I definitely have some acne scarring over here, so we're going to see if that is able to hide all that. I don't know if it will, but you know, we'll see. So I'm going to, yeah, I can already tell you that this is going to be too dark for me. That's okay, we're going to work with it. Okay, I'm going to put a pretty generous amount on my hand. I don't know how, I'm going to just try doing this with my fingertips, with my Real Techniques makeup sponge, and with a makeup brush as well. And we're going to see, you know, how this like BB cream responds to each method of application. So I'm going to try with my fingers first. Yeah, I don't know if you guys can tell, but this is not my perfect shade at the moment. Alright, I can already tell you I have a little bit of dryness over this acne, and I think it's clinging on a little bit to those dry little flakes. I mean, this is claiming to be a matte foundation, so, well, matte BB cream, so I guess I can't hold it accountable for doing that because we're trying to stay matte, not dewy. I'm going to switch over to the Beauty Blender. I don't know if I like how this is applying. Alright, this is the real test. We're going to see if it covers up my acne scarring. Not too well, I'm going to be honest. This is definitely striking me as light coverage. And then I'm going to try to do my forehead with my Real Techniques foundation brush. We're going to see if that provides any better coverage, because my acne is really not getting covered with this. Yeah, I just used up almost all of that to cover only this part of my face, and it didn't really even cover much. It just made me look kind of orange. I don't know if you guys can tell, but like, this does not match me. Alright, we're going to try this with my Real Techniques buffing brush. Expert face brush. I mean, I don't know if you guys can tell, but my acne is definitely showing through it. And it's like, this is really the only blemish I have left. Like, this is raised from the skin. These are really all scars. So it's not that difficult to cover. So, I mean, this really has very light coverage. I mean, you can see my freckles through this. So I just try to buff the foundation around my acne scarring, and then it just completely moved the makeup. So I'm going to say that you're probably better off using a makeup sponge for this foundation, because I don't like how it applied with the foundation brush. So I'm going to try to go in a little bit more and try to cover this up. I'm going to see if it's buildable. If it's not, then I'm gonna not be very happy. Okay, it built a little bit better, but you for sure can still see my acne scars. Okay, I'm gonna be super real right now. I mean, I put on a ton of this stuff already, and like, it looks natural on the skin, besides right here. I got a little clump right there. Yeah, it looks natural on the skin, I'll say that. Because most like matte foundations to me don't look very natural. That's why I really don't go for them. It doesn't claim to be like great coverage. It just says it will hide blemishes, but it doesn't even really do that. I don't know if you guys can tell from there, but I mean, my scarring is definitely concealed to a certain extent, but it still like shows through. It's not as red as it was when I didn't have any makeup on, but you still can definitely see it. So I'm going to just probably blend this onto my neck a little bit more, and then apply the rest of my makeup on top of this. I am going to powder just a little bit because I always powder whatever foundation I'm wearing. I'm just going to powder a little bit though because I really want to test the mattifying powers of this foundation because it does claim to keep you shine free all day. I mean, I already feel like I kind of disproved one of the claims. I mean, I definitely feel like it provides enough coverage to even out skin tone, but I don't feel like it provides enough coverage to hide blemishes. Clearly, that's like my main complaint with this foundation. So I will come back after I've finished applying everything and I'll tell you guys how it applied on top of the foundation, and if anything changes, I'll just let you guys know. So I just finished up with my makeup and it is currently 9:45, so yeah, I'll probably check in with you guys around noon, 1 o'clock, something like that, see how the foundation's wearing. And yeah, so everything applied pretty nicely on top of it. I don't really have any complaints other than it just doesn't look awesome. I think this is more something geared towards teenagers. I mean, I am a teenager, but like teenagers with like clear skin and they want just something really light for the summer. I actually don't know if this has SPF. I will look into that. So when I update with you guys next, I'm going to tell you guys if this does have SPF and maybe more claims that it has on its website that are not on the packaging. So I will be checking up with you guys very soon. So it is currently 1:08, so it's been about 3.5 hours since I've applied this BB cream, and I wasn't wowed with it when I first put it on, and I'm not wowed by it now. You can definitely tell that I'm wearing foundation, which I don't really like. I also didn't set it with setting spray, so maybe that would make a difference when I try it again. Usually I set it with MAC Fix Plus or the L'Oreal Infallible setting spray, but I didn't do that because I really want to test the longevity of the foundation and see how long it's going to take until like my oils break through. And just really test the foundation itself and not, give it a lot of assistance with like setting sprays and stuff like that. I also see that it's getting patchy down here. I don't know if that was like an error in my application or what. So this morning I didn't really give you guys a lot of information about why I picked up the foundation and stuff like that. So this is new at the drugstore. As I said, there's like 2 reviews out there right now, so this is definitely very, very new. And I picked it up because I really love this CoverGirl Ready Set Gorgeous foundation. I mean, this is like one of my go-to foundations and it's in similar packaging. I just assumed it might be a similar formula, maybe more lightweight. I have no idea, but I decided to pick it up. And yeah, so it's definitely very new. I really just don't see it. It's not even on the CoverGirl website yet. So I had to call them up, like their customer service, and ask them if this has SPF in it. And it does not. Like a sales associate person told me that it doesn't have SPF. So it's really just the claims on this packaging that I can tell you about. It says that it's oil-free, won't clog pores, suitable for sensitive skin, and lasts all day. Going back to the other claims saying that it evens skin tone, hides blemishes, and keeps you shine-free all day, I'll say that right now it has evened out my skin tone. I agree with that. Doesn't hide the blemishes. As I said before, I didn't agree with that to start. And right now I'm matte, so I'm gonna say that it does keep me matte all day, but it's only been 3.5 hours. This is my first check-in. I'll probably check in probably another 2 hours and then do a final check-in probably around 5 o'clock or so. So we will see how this goes in about 2 hours from now. Okay, so it is now 4:08, so that means I've had this on for about 6.5 hours if I'm doing my math right. So I definitely do notice that my oils are peeking through at this point. I noticed it around 3 o'clock, so that's probably around 5.5 hours into the wear of this BB cream. It's looking even more unnatural on the skin, to be honest. I do have a lot of texture on my face, so that doesn't help it look natural on the skin. My forehead has much better texture. It's not that bumpy. So it looks okay on my forehead, but you can see that I'm getting oily. And the cheeks don't look very good. Yeah, it's oily and it's just, there's just bad texture there. So it's just looking a little wonky. It doesn't feel good on the skin. It feels very heavy on the skin, to be honest. I really do like my, ridiculous mixture of foundations that I use every day, which is the CoverGirl Ready Set Gorgeous foundation, the Rimmel Radiance BB cream, and the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte foundation. I love the mixture of those three, and those feel almost weightless on the skin, and they have better coverage than this one. I don't know, I'm still just not liking it. It's not, you know, really that matte because we are only 6.5 hours into the wear, and I'm getting oily. I mean, it's not breaking down because of my oils, but I'm definitely noticing, like, if I touch my face, like, I'm oily. So I'm going to check in about an hour and a half, which will total in 8 hours of wear in this BB cream, and yeah, we'll see what my final thoughts are. I'm not thinking it's going to be much different. I really just don't think this is the BB cream for me. I really think it's going to be good for those people who have, you know, oily to combination skin, who have pretty clear skin and just want a little bit of coverage to even out their skin tone. For somebody who has acne scarring like me or a lot of blemishes, this isn't your thing. That's what I'm thinking right now. Yeah. I don't know, just still not a huge fan. Honestly, it's kind of a disappointment compared to my CoverGirl Ready Set Gorgeous foundation, which has the most beautiful finish, most beautiful coverage. So anyways, I don't know, it's just not my thing so far. It just doesn't look the best. So it is now 5:30. I'm going to give you guys my final opinion. It's going to come to no surprise. I'm just not a fan of this CoverGirl Clean Matte BB cream for oily skin. I'm seeing now that it's breaking down, definitely on my forehead. It's very, very greasy and basically not even there anymore. Here on my cheeks too, it's just, I don't know, it doesn't look terrible after 8 hours of wear, but this isn't wowing me. I'm definitely going to give this more tries. I'm going to try combining it maybe with foundations that I really like the CoverGirl Ready Set Gorgeous foundation. Definitely setting it with like a setting spray like MAC Fix Plus or my L'Oreal one. I think that might make a difference. But, you know, 8 hours in, I'm not happy with how it looks. It didn't really do anything for me. And also, I don't even know why they call this a BB cream if it doesn't even have SPF in it. So basically, you're better off just going for a foundation, and a really, really good one from the same line is the Ready Set Gorgeous foundation. I know I mentioned it before. This is so much more worth your money than this one. It has better coverage, and it stays on your skin longer. It doesn't break down through your oils. I mean, eventually it does, but it lasts for longer than 8 hours, I can tell you that. As I said before, I think this is really ideal for the teenager that has pretty clear skin and is just looking for something to even out her skin. Even during the summer months, I can't even say this is ideal because it doesn't even have SPF, so in that case, I would recommend the Physicians Formula Super BB Cream. I think it's a little more expensive than the CoverGirl one, but this one has a great feel on the skin. It has SPF 30, which is awesome, and it feels lightweight on the skin. Right now, I'm like dying to take this off because it feels gross because I can feel the oil seeping through this and it just feels heavy. For now, I'm gonna say that this was kind of not my favorite, and I really wouldn't recommend it that much to anybody besides somebody that's really just looking for a very light coverage BB cream. I hate calling it that because it doesn't even have SPF, but yeah, it was okay. Probably, I wouldn't even say this is for oily skin. I would say it's for like combination to normal skin. Not dry skin, but more normal skin, because as somebody who has not straight up oily skin, but more, you know, it's a more than combination, this just totally broke down on me. So anyways, I'm going to wrap it up here, and I hope you guys like this review. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I will catch you guys in my next one. Bye, guys.